everyone. Welcome to Salty Online. My name is Shelly, and I'm going to be guiding you through a 25-minute legs up the wall sequence. So gather your props if you have any, and by props I mean blocks, blankets, maybe a towel, something you can put underneath your lower back that's soft. If you have your props close to you, wonderful. If not, just take a moment to pause, go gather a towel or a blanket, and come back. All right, so what we need to do is to get the mat, if you're using one, close to a wall. You want to have space on both sides so your legs can drop to one side and then the other. So we need to have a little bit of room. We'll start off by putting our hip against the wall. So I'm really close to the wall. What to do next, which I found easiest, but if you have another way, you can start that now. So I'm going to lean back, put some weight in my hands, lift my legs up, and then pivot. I want to bring my body right against the wall. So I'll shift around, shimmy a bit, and then I'll relax the legs. And we're at legs up the wall. So let's take a few moments here to open our senses to the space around us. Notice the sounds. Notice the different smells. Take a moment to notice the temperature on your skin. Maybe you're in a nice warm room. Maybe you feel a little bit of fresh air and chill. Invite your whole body to soften down. So allow your lower back to relax. Relax your legs and your arms. Now, if you find that this feels a little bit intense for you, this is where the blanket or the towel comes in quite handy. So I've got a yoga towel here. I'm going to put it to the side, lift up. Hopefully you don't grab the mat. And then relax down. So that brings a little bit more height. And then soften. Notice your breath, feeling the rise and fall of the belly and the chest. Close the mouth, breathing through the nose. Relax the muscles in the face. Soften the muscles in the neck. Head gets heavier. Shoulders sink down. And with your next inhale, focus on the deep belly breath, inviting the belly to rise nice and big. And with the exhale, slowly pull the belly down, bringing the belly button in towards the spine. Continue to exaggerate the movement in the belly. Every time you notice you start to tense any part of your body, focus on these spaces with your exhales. Every time your thoughts pull you away from your mat, come back to the breath. Remember as we move from pose to listen to your body, take breaks, change any pose that doesn't feel good, modifying, using props. And remember to do whatever feels best for you. Maybe you choose to hold a pose a little bit longer. Start to wiggle your fingers and start to wiggle your toes. Roll your head gently from side to side. Bring your head back to center. Bring a bend into your knees so your feet connect to the wall. Walk your feet in towards you. And with the exhale, open the knees out to the sides and bring the soles of your feet together. Relax your legs. So if you're forcing the legs to connect to the wall, just soften them. Maybe jiggle the legs back and forth, inviting softness into the hips and your lower back. And then invite softness into the whole body. Maybe your legs shift a bit. Your arms can stay out at your sides. If you find that you're getting distracted easily, bring your hands to your belly. Feel the connection of the belly rising and falling with the inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to the outside of your legs and use your hands to guide your legs back together. And we'll take a few breaths here. Feel the belly push against the legs with the inhale. And lower down with the exhale. Walk your feet up the wall a little bit more so that you still have a bit of a bend into the legs, but not as much. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. You can stay here, or you can walk or slide the right foot down the wall. Relax your arms at your sides. Line the right knee up with the right shoulder. Put a tiny bit of pressure into the wall with your right foot. Notice where the body starts to hold and soften with your exhales over and over again. Slide the right foot up the wall a bit, still keeping a bend into the knee, and then lower the left foot, bringing it to the wall. Notice how it feels in the belly after being compressed. Lift your right leg up and cross the right ankle above the left knee. Notice how it feels. Maybe you stay here or start to slide the left foot down the wall. Left knee is lined up with the left shoulder. Relax your arms and soften through the lower back and the hips. Slide the left foot up the wall and bring the right foot to connect to the wall. Straighten your legs. Keep your left leg connected to the wall and start to slide the right leg open. Just going nice and slowly, noticing the different sensations you may be feeling. This is where feels good for me today. I'm going to reach for one of my blocks. You can also use a blanket or a towel or any pillow. I'm going to put my block to a height that works so I feel supported here. So I can relax my leg so I'm not holding the leg up. I'm softening. Plug the shoulders down into the mat. Relax both feet. Relax the legs. And you may notice as we stay in this pose, the hip may soften and the leg may drop down closer to the floor. Come back to the breath, softening every time you feel a tightness. Just as you open to the leg, moving slowly, we'll lift the right leg up, going slow as well. We'll come to a place of stillness. Keep your right leg connected to the wall and slowly start to slide the left leg out to the side. I'm going to use my prop for this side as well, pushing it against the wall. And as the leg opens, I'll see what height I needed on this side. Then come to a place of relaxation. Relax the hands and the feet. Remember to adjust if needed. And bring your focus to the breath. The distractions keep pulling you away. Bring your hands to your belly. Be mindful as you move. Lift the left leg, sliding it up the wall. Legs come together, and we'll stay here. My lower back feels stretched out, so I'm going to move the blanket from underneath me. Changing the pose as my body stretches and warms up. Feel the connection of the lower back into the floor. Let go of effort in your legs. Soften the belly. You're more than welcome to stay here as long as you would like. Every time you feel a tightness, soften down. When you move out of legs up the wall, bring the legs down. Hand comes down to the floor or the mat. And then push up. Thank you for taking the time out of your day just for you. Namaste.